Hi guys, I'm doing live discussion on course stealing. Before I do, don't forget to subscribe for push more on whoever live guy course stealing. Guys, no spoilers, course stealing. The 2025 American Dog Comedy Crime Thriller film. Producing directed by Darren Aronofsky. The first screenplay by Charlie Huston, based on his work of the same name. The film stars Austin Butler, Regina King, Zoe Kravitz, Mark Smith, Les Schreiber, Vincent D'Onofrio, Benito Martinez, Garcia, Griffin Dunn, and Carol Kane. He follows a former star baseball player bartender who immediately runs afoul of New York's criminal underbelly while passing for his neighbor. The film was written by Rob Stevenson and recorded by British punk band Idols. Though Darren Aronofsky, I do like Darren Aronofsky. I like The Whale. I liked Requiem for a Dream, The Wrestler, Black Swan, Mother, and I think he did a good job in this movie. I like that. Austin Butler, I like Regina King, Zoe Kravitz, and Matt Smith. I liked all D'Onofrio, Carol Kane. I did enjoy Narcissism. I don't think it's my favorite Darren Aronofsky film, but I did like this one. I saw the trailers; they look good, and I liked it. Scored by Rob Simonson, Idols, and I did enjoy it. I thought it was a really good movie. I came back in August, so check it out. It's a good movie. I think I give it 7 out of 10. So this is the spoiler. If you haven't seen it, come back. Watch the movie, then come back. So, in 1998, Henry Hank Thompson is an alcohol-dependent bartender living in Lower East Side where his girlfriend, Yvonne, works as a paramedic. He works his mother in Patterson, California every day, especially discuss their shared love of the San Francisco Giants, a star basketball prospect in high school. Hank is haunted by a drunken focus that killed his friend Dale and left him with a career-ending knee injury. Hank's British punk neighbor Ross Winder returns to London to see his ailing mother, leaving Hank to care for his cat. But searching for Ross, two Russian mobsters, Alexei and Pavel, viciously beat Hank, resulting in Hank losing a kidney as well as his ability to drink. After the Russians break into Ross's apartment, narcotics, Elise Broadman questions Hank and reveals Ross is a drug dealer connected to notorious Hasidic brothers Lipa and Shmei Draka. Finding a key hidden by the letterbox, Hank notifies Roman when the Draka decides Ross a barman. After spending a drunken night at White's Paul's bar, Hank leaves his crews outside the building, interrogated by the Russians and their Puerto Rican associate, Colorado. Hank cannot remember what happened to the key, but the mobsters are interrupted by his neighbor, Duane. Hank leaves the injured bud with Yvonne and remembers taking the key to the bar. Sought by the drunk, because he informs Colorado, who mentions Yvonne. Suddenly realizing she's in danger, he races back to her apartment and to find she has been killed. A ghost-stricken Hank, who finds in Roman, who tells him for her dream of retiring the children before revealing herself to be in league with Colorado and the Russians. The corrupt Roman claims that her gang are not the crew responsible for Yvonne's murder. Hank is brought to Paul by Dracula's boxing soundtrack, where Roman kills him before he can murder Paul, lying that the keys in the basement. Strong room safe. Paul retrieves a shotgun, but is shot dead in there because Hank locks himself in a strong room, forcing others to leave empty until rediscovers the key from the hummus Jason left in the clothes he abandoned. Officer Johnson, but he's hit in the head with a baseball bat when Hank mistakes him for an intruder. Ross explains for that after selling drugs for the drunkards across nightclub, he was forced to involve Roman, who earns money to Russians boss. The key not a storage unit, but just a full main. He was meant to split between the various parties on the day. He left for London, fearing for his life. Ross proposed to take the money, the country, leaving Hank as the fall guy, but Hank knocks him unconscious, meeting Robin and the Russians are flash murdered. Hank offers them Boston the key in exchange for Bud. Russ panics, killing Alexei with a powerful gun before escaping with Hank and Bud, and suggests that Roman might have been the one who killed Yvonne. They escape the corridor, a crowded sheer stadium, onto the subway where civilian cast Ross succumbs to his injuries and Hank boards a bus built by to Coney Island. Hank is woken on the beach by a call by Roman who has framed him for various murders and threatens his mother by telling Hank her address, demanding he bring the key to the Russian supplicant, calling to warn his mother. Hank surrenders himself to because they agree to give recognition for Hank being good to money, bringing him to her mother's Sabo's diner. Hank is tied to the car steering wheel while the heavy armed register with the globe. Spotting Roman, Hank burns his restraints with the car lighter and gives chase with a bat. He subdues a vengeful Pavel and manages to injure Roman by impaling his foot with a broken asphalt ball by handle, at which point the doctors arrive and shoot her dead. Hank reveals he hid the money in the bandage on Bud's leg, and the sympathetic brother decides to live with a share of the money. They force him to die for the first time since the crash would hang. As the Liper has Yvonne's like realizing the implication, the brothers admit that they killed Yvonne to send a message to Hank. Verbatim, they're aware that he's the only one wearing a seatbelt. Hank agrees to speed the public crashes the car into Miranda crash up his identity his son killing the two brothers. Sometimes Hank poses as Ross, using British passport to escape the country of Bud and half the money, calling his mother to let him know he is safe. Hank arrests the two of them to begin a new life like Rowan ahead and dream of the day, having helped his mother the other half of money. So that's it. Nothing much. I think I gave it 7 out of 10. So yeah, this week, and also Saturday I'll be doing the long walk. So yeah, someone try videos from that next time.